All right, we're going to look at the British pound here on a shorter term basis and hourly. But first, before we do that, we want to look at it on the daily, excuse me, on the day weekly. Let's go to the weekly here. As you can see, back on the weekly, we have made a 61% retracement of the move from 2009. We focused on that in the letter last week. You can see we went right down to it. It was a perfect fit, and we've had this huge rally, which tells us this is a very, very powerful number. So what we want to do now is to go back to the hourly and see where we are. So as you can see here, we came down and we tested the 786 level for several days, and now we've started to move up. Here's going to be the first resistance right here, which is the 61% retracement coming off the high. There should be some resistance coming off of that. Now we've had, in the last few days, we've had very little pullbacks. These little pullbacks have been very, very shallow, which usually means that the market wants to go higher. So there should be some resistance coming in at this area, but like we say, if you get a pullback here, you certainly want to look to be a buyer of this British pound. When it was making its bottom, we were watching this particular video because we were, or this particular pattern because we were making a butterfly pattern down at the bottom, which occurred. Then we had the higher bottom, and now we're up into this area right here, which should give us some resistance. Now, from the last high we made to the low, the 1.618 comes in just a little above that. So this will be the area that will be key to watch, because once we get above this area, the next area to watch, of course, will be the larger move here, which will be this A, B, C, D move that will come in right about this level, right about here. Now what you want to do is you want to check to see what this ratio was. So you go from your low to your high, and you see it didn't even make a 382 retracement, so it's extremely bullish. And so it's most probable that we're going to get to this level right up in here because of the strength of this move. This will go through here very, very quickly. So somewhere between 53.71 and 54.60. But if we do get a correction here, especially over the next few days or weeks, if we get a correction like this off of any high, you want to be able to look to buy that, because that's a Gartley pattern, and that's the kind you really want to focus on, because this is a major bottom. It's been verified by the two things, the 61% retracement on the weekly, and also the fact that we came out of here very, very strong, well over 400 pips in just a couple of days. So that's what we're watching in the British pound. So live every day in an attitude of gratitude, and may God bless.